It's Jarkko here, welcoming you to a special MyVinylBar episode. I thought to get myself some US single releases by the Rolling Stones. And they are from 1971 up to 1997. And there are quite a few of them, so without any further blocks, let's see what I got. So here they are, and here are the notes, and here we go. Okay, first 1971 Sticky Fingers singles. True classic brown sugar packed with peach. The second single, another true classic, Wild Horses packed with Sway. Then 1972 Exile on Main Street. Sampling Dice packed with Sweet Black Angel. And isn't this one of the sweetest looking record company sleeve ever? Absolutely brilliant. And another Exile single, and this one is Happy packed with All Down the Line. Then 1973 Goat's Head Soap singles, and Stone classic, doesn't get much more classic than this, Angie packed with Silver Train. And here's an interesting sounding song title, Doo 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 Heartbreaker, packed with Dancing with Mr. D. And then 1974 It's Only Rock and Roll, and excellent rock and roll classic. It's only rock and roll, but I like it. Packed with Through the Lonely Nights. And Ain't Too Proud to Beg, packed with Dance Little Sister. And 1976 Black and Blue, just one single, Fool to Cry packed with Hot Stuff. But here's a question, should there be a single released to Hot Stuff, or did they kinda re-release this single and released it as Hot Stuff? I'm not sure, but if you know better than me, let me know. And then singles from my favorite Rolling Stones album, and that album is Some Girls from 1978. And this one has Picture Sleeve, Miss You, a true disco classic, packed with Far Away Eyes. And the second single from that album, classic material, Beast of Burden, backed with When the Whip Comes Down. And this song is a little bit repetitive, I think, but still a pretty good song, Shattered. And this one also has picture sleeve. And backed with Everything's Turning to Gold, which is then previously unreleased recording. And 1980 album Emotional Rescue, and its single Emotional Rescue, backed with Down in the Hole. And final single from Emotional Rescue, She's So Cold, backed with Send It to Me. And then the second bunch of singles, 1981, Tattoo You, and the last true hit single by Rolling Stones, at least in the UK, I think, Start Me Up, backed with No Use Crying. And lovely ballad, Waiting on a Friend, backed with Little T&A. And I'm not sure what those T&A are, but I got a feeling what they might be. And then Hangwire, backed with Neighbors. And here's once again this lovely Rolling Stones record company sleeve. And then 1983 album Undercover of the Night. And these next two singles are the best songs by Rolling Stones as far as I'm concerned. And this one is the very best, Undercover of the Night. Absolutely ingenious and perfect song in every way. Drumming, bass playing, lyrics, guitars, and so on. And this one is backed all the way down. And then the second best song by the Rolling Stones, as far as I'm concerned, absolutely ingenious rock and roll song, She Was Hot, backed with I Think I'm Going Mad. And in the 1986 Dirty Work, maybe not the highest peak in Rolling Stones history, but and the album, sorry, I already said it, Dirty Work, but the first single, Harlem Shuffle, it's an okay song, backed with Had It With You. And I think this was pretty fun sounding song. One hit to the body, backed with fight. And I wonder why there's a text demonstration not for sale, but I don't think that this is promo release, but who knows. And Steel Wheels singles 1989, and here's Mixed Emotions back with Fancyman Blues. And I really like this next song, which is Rock and a Hard Place. Reminds me of the times when we got MTV in the early 1990s. And this one is packed with Cook Blues. And the third single from that album, and I think this is the best ballad by STONED. Almost Hear You Sigh. Absolutely lovely song, packed with Break the Spell. And then comes Bridges to Voodoo Lounge. And Love is Strong, backed with the Stone and Teddy Riley extended remix of Love is Strong. And next one is Out of Tears. Yes. Backed with Out of Tears Pop Clear Mountain Remix Edit and I'm Gonna Drive. And there's just one single release from Bridges to Babylon, a 1997 release. And this is Saint of Me. And I think it's pretty cool song, packed with Any Way You Look at It, which is bonus track previously unreleased. And the last bunch, these are non-studio album singles. Let's see what I got. In 1982, Still Live release, live album release, and this is Going to a Go-Go, packed with Beast of Burden. Yes, and another single, Time is on My Side, packed with 20 Flight Rock. And that 20 Flight Rock is a pretty cool song. 1975, some kind of compilation album, I think. I'm not familiar with Metamorphosis, but there are two singles from it, and the first one is Out of Time, packed with Jiving Sister Fanny. Another single of the same album, I don't know why, packed with Try a Little Harder. And then 1991 live album Flashpoint. And this one is high wire packed with 2000 light years from home. But unfortunately every bunch has a rotten apple, and this happened to be it. And A side is for some reason in unlistenable condition, and looks like it's some kind of manufacturing error, because it doesn't look mistreated or abused, doesn't have scratches or so on, and still it skips. So one day I hope to find a replace copy for this single. But another single from Flashpoint, Sex Drive, backed with Undercover of the Night. And last but least single, definitely, I think this is not a Rolling Stone single, but this was in the bunch, and I think this is the very first Keith Richards single. Correct me if I'm wrong. Run, Rudolph, Run, backed with The Harder They Come. And back to the MyVinylBar studio. I guess I'm stoned because of these. What do you think? I'd love to hear your comments about any of these singles, so you know what to do. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon. And I know it's only rock and roll, but I like it.